CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Pete, the last time Australia toured South Africa in the start of 2011-12, 1-1 draw, and since then we've played 32 test matches, and you've played 29 of them, only missing 3. What's the longevity down to?
I don't know. I think it's probably the change in lifestyle a little bit. I think I sort of took it for granted a little bit before before I made the changes. I think I just thought my spot was assured and probably didn't work as hard as I could have. And I think since then, I've made a lot of changes, and just to know that to be a better player and for the benefit of the team, that I've got to keep improving. And that's something that I've been working hard on. Obviously my health and fitness side of things, making sure that I maintain my body and stay in good condition to make sure that I can back-to-back tests and back up series after series. And I think I'm feeling the benefit of it now, and hopefully that can continue.
Do you know the moment when you realised that your spot wasn't secure all the time?
I think it was probably a little bit before then. It was a Sri Lankan series that I missed a couple of test matches at the start of. Had a few home truths from Billy back then. He'd just come on as board as a bowling coach, and he just told me a few things that I probably should be changing and should be doing better. And so that was probably the start of it. And then it was probably still a year after that it really probably kicked in that to make the most of this. And obviously the opportunity that I've been given, that I've got to do a lot more. And I think so it's probably 2 years ago now that I made the decision, stop drinking. I changed obviously my diet, the way I live my life and stuff like that. And I'm starting to, I feel good, and that's the main thing. And obviously the benefits are there. I'm continually being available anyway. Luckily I'm getting selected, but at least I'm fit, I'm strong, and I'm always up for selection. So that's always one positive.
It doesn't sound something that Billy would say, to stop drinking. So was that his advice?
No, that wasn't his advice early on. His was more just to slow down and just obviously and pick your opportunities. But a year after that, it was when I made the decision myself that that I'd stop drinking, and obviously change my lifestyle all around. And I'm obviously benefiting a lot from that now.
Your third test tour over here, you've played one-day comps and Champions Trophy as well. Why do you think Australia and yourself do so well over here? I
think it's just because it's so similar to home. I think we obviously our seasons are the same time. I think the wickets are very similar to back home. I don't think there's much of a change between the wickets we have in the different states back home compared to what we get presented with over here. And I think that's been the big bonus. It's probably the reason why we've had so much success over a long period of time here. And it's just a nice place to play. We do cop a lot of grief from the stands, but I think it's like anywhere where you travel. I think that sort of spurs you on a little bit, and it does make you want to perform at your best.
Since your debut, your role in the team has gone through something of a transition. You sort of came on the scene as a really fast tyro with an aggressive streak, and now you're the line and length sort of pressure bowler. What's that been like from the start up till now?
It has been a big change. I think I came on the scene, opening bowler, and sort of approaching it a little bit different. I'd bang the wicket and just try and bowl fast, and didn't really have a lot of tricks. I'd just try and use that to my strengths. And I think it doesn't take long for opposition to work out how to play against players like that. And I think I had to develop my game even more. And I think you look at players that have had great success over their careers. They've all been very skillful with the ball and had a lot of tricks. And I think that was part of it all, was changing my game and learning how to get good swing and being able to continually generate that out in the field, whether it's the newer ball or the older ball, and obviously reverse swing and off the wicket and all that type of thing. And I think that's been a learning experience for me, going through all those different stages to where I am now. But I don't think you ever stop learning. I think that's the great thing about cricket. You can always learn more, and I think it's just been great having Billy McDermott on board. I think someone that's played Test cricket and done so well himself. I think all the bowlers are benefiting from him now.
Well, speaking of learning, what have you learnt from your opponents? I mean, they've got 3 of the best fast bowlers in the world, and you've played them a number of times. What have you picked up from them?
You pick up little bits and pieces, but it's always nice. You're pretty much your own man, and I think yes, you can watch what they do and different things like that, but at the end of the day, it's about what you want to take out of it all. And I think that's been the good thing over the years. I've had plenty of great ex-players to talk to, and I've watched plenty of videos and played against plenty of great players. But I think it's just picking little bits from each little individual and trying to make it work for you. But like I said, Billy's been a great help. I think just the things that he's helped me with in the past 3 years has obviously changed my game a lot. And I think the success I'm having has been a lot to do with the little things that I have changed with him.
A lot's been made of Australia's fast bowling attack and South Africa's fast bowling attack, but our attack in particular in England, the last Ashes series and now over here. But I guess one thing that's gone under the radar a little bit is our batting. We've made 15 Test hundreds in the last 7 Tests. Does it give you extra confidence knowing that, if you guys don't have a great day in the field, that the batsmen going to have you back?
Yeah, it does. I think that's what the great teams have always had. They've been good with the bat and good with the ball, and I think it is tough if you're not going so well at either one of those. And I think at times over the last couple of years we've been good in one facet or the other, but not been able to combine them both together and put it together for a whole Test match. And I think that's been the great thing to watch in the last 6 Test matches, is just the way we've been able to combine those two together and play a good, whether it's been 4 days or 5 days of Test match cricket. It would be hard to beat us no matter who we're playing, and I think that showed by beating England and then coming here to play against the #1 team and against South Africa and putting on the display we did. I think plenty of boys making centuries and just the way we combined together to bowl as a unit. I think, yes, Mitch bowled superbly and got all the wickets, and it's just great to bowl alongside him. But us being able to hold up our end and bowl together as a team has been something that was a highlight of the summer. And I think to be able to start that off straight away here in different conditions, obviously a bit of altitude and the heat and just little things like that we'll be able to adapt quickly and get stuck in. I think that shows that we're on the right track to become a very good Test cricket team. And I think we just got to continue to improve.
Well, heading into the UK Ashes, you were Australia's hottest all-rounder. You made 50 in both innings and the last Test in India. You slaughtered the Scots with 100 for Australia A. But since then, Liam Pickings, what's happened with your batting?
Yeah, I think it's down to single figures in the last 9 months. But on the back end of that, my theory is if I don't make any runs, we seem to be winning Test matches. So I'm happy to sacrifice my runs for Test victory. So I think that's a pretty good trade-off, I reckon.
So you're just going to tell the skip, I may as well go to 11?
No, I don't want to bat 11, but obviously, there hadn't been many runs. I'm working hard in the nets, so that's all I can do. But if we keep winning Test matches, I won't. I'm not going to complain.
I'll read some names here: Dennis Lillee, Merv Hughes, Mitch Johnson. What have they got in common?
All good to mow.
Where's Peter Siddle's mow?
Well, I've actually got a little bit of growth here. I shave before the Test match. Usually shave a couple of days before the Test match and then let it grow during. And I've got a little bit happening here, so I might be able to muster something up before the next one. And by the time we get to Cape Town, there might be a little bit of something showing. But I'm a bit slow with the old growth. I think I'll probably have to start, if I'm looking forward, I probably should have started before the Australian summer, and it would have been good for the first Test here. But I think I'll be a few years away from that yet.
And what's Australia going to have to do in the second Test to keep the pressure on and wrap up the series in Port Elizabeth?
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of talk about how that first Test is one of the best combined bat and ball Test matches we've played in the last 6 to 9 months. But like I said earlier, we've got to keep learning and keep improving, and I think that's been such a good thing with this side throughout the summer and into that first Test, how much we'd improve. But we just got to keep improving, and I think that's a good thing about all the individuals in this team, that every training session is always looking to some way to improve, whether it's bat, ball, field and whatever. And I think we keep doing that. There's no doubt that we can't be the best team in the world.